Hey guys, it's Tick
and Tack.
and welcome back to Jank Play.
Yeah, Tomb Raider 2, boys.
So there's actually some cards I wanted you to look at for that sliver deck.
Why?
Because
Well, it's not a good enough reason.
I want your opinion, is all.
I'm not going to give you an opinion.
What the fuck?
Why does this door just slam down really hard every time?
Dude,
Is that where you're headed?
yeah. Maybe.
Guess not. Door closes. Yump. Crushes
So,
you.
Would you look at them?
I can't look at them right now.
Why not?
Because I have to. You just have the name of them.
Yes, you can look them up.
I don't want to look them up. Are they even worth my effort?
Some of them are.
Okay, what is it? What is card?
One is Regal Sliver.
How you spell it?
How do you spell Regal?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
R-G-A-L.
R-G?
R-E-G-A-L. Sorry. Fuck.
Wow,
You're
bro.
being a bitch.
Over here,
You knew
fucking
that, too.
getting on me.
You knew that, too.
You don't know how to spell Regal?
You don't know how to spell Regal? I did know how to
and
spell
then
it.
proceeds to spell it wrong.
Whatever. I knew how to spell it, at least.
Wow, what a bitch. What is the other word? Regal Sliver, is that it?
Yeah, that's all it is.
When this creature enters the battlefield, slivers you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn if you're the monarch. Otherwise, you become the monarch. It is possible that some queens are not born queens. Oh. What the fuck is the monarch?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Because it's the only time I've ever heard that term, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
not like
weird.
somebody's gonna yoink it from me.
Yeah, but now you're the monarch. I don't know what the fuck that means.
It means I'm the monarch. It means all my slivers get +1/+1 whenever a Regal Sliver enters the battlefield.
Yeah,
And
after
what
the
is it? Like a
first one.
2-drop?
It's a 4-drop.
It's a 4-drop?
Yeah.
Well, the
3
first
green.
one's free, and then I just pay 8, and then I get +2/+2 on all creatures, or all my slivers. Can you fucking not?
Wait, oh no. So
Yes.
you get one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You get one sliver, one of these.
Mhm.
So there's a battlefield.
Mhm.
You become the monarch because you don't
Yes.
get the other ability.
I become the monarch,
You are the
but
chosen one.
I can drop 2 more of them using another sliver's ability.
What's the other sliver's ability?
Hatchery Sliver, which is the other one I wanted you to look at. I think that one's a 2-drop.
Oh, oops.
And the first one's free because of Cascade.
Hatcheries. Pay to replicate. When you cast a spell, copy it for each time you paid its replicate cost. Each sliver spell you cast has replicate. This replicate cost is equal to its mana cost. Okay. So you have to pay 8 mana
For 2 of them.
to get... Yeah, but it only replicates when you cast it. So you have...
And with Cascade, I get to cast it for free.
Cascade gets to cast it?
Yeah.
What gives you Cascade?
It's the first sliver. And he's my commander.
What does Cascade do? It just
Uh,
literally says the first time you cast a spell of this name?
No, so basically Cascade is every time I cast a sliver, right, because all slivers then get Cascade, then I can pull a card. And I exile cards until I pull a non-land card, right? And if it's a creature card that has converted mana cost less than the one that I had just played, then I get to play it for free.
That sounds interesting.
Exactly. So the first one's free because of Cascade. And then I only have to pay 8 mana and get +2/+2 until end of turn on my boys.
I don't believe it. Where'd you get this information? Who's feeding
Fucking
this?
shit. That's the second time I did that because I wasn't trying to walk off the ledge and I stopped at the ledge and she's like, okay. And then I didn't press the forward button again and she's like, I'm going to walk off anyways.
I'm done. I give up.
Fuck. Yeah, Cascade's pretty good.
Cascade M2G means when you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card whose mana value is less than the card you just played. Cuts off. Cards from the top of your library until you play a non-land card with lower mana value than the Cascade spell. Then you may cast that spell without paying its mana cost. Okay. So you cast your commander,
Yes.
and then her mana drop is what?
5.
5. So you mill off the top of your deck until you find a card with less than 5,
Yes.
and then you get to play that card
For free.
for free.
But then all other slivers also get Cascade. And so if I play a 6-drop, I do the same thing. If I play a 2-drop, I do the same thing.
Right.
And those exiled cards go on the bottom of my library.
Right. And so which card? And so the one card's giving you Cascade, and it's just every sliver has Cascade.
Yes.
And that's it. That's all it does.
Yes.
It's pretty useful though.
Exactly.
It literally just allows you to basically play almost your entire deck for free once you start getting some of your cards out.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, of course, it doesn't help a lot at sometimes because then
Yeah.
because if you have dropped like a 2-drop with Cascade, you might not find a card with Cascade, or you might not find a card with 2 or less drop in those next 2 cards.
I closed this door.
Did you?
I did. I know for a fact I did.
Hope you didn't. You could reload and then go back.
Yeah, but that's really fucking far away.
You could just kill yourself.
That's also really fucking far away.
What are you gonna do, Brayden? He told you to close the door.
I did.
You didn't.
That's the best part,
them.
is I did.
They weren't closed. We'll go back and look at the footage.
I closed them.
You didn't close them. We'll go look back and
And the last time I dropped down in that room, I got jumped by these 2 assholes. Hey, Boons.
Nice. She's got the poons.
And this guy dropped something. Uzi ammo.
Cascade.
Yeah, Cascade's pretty sick though, huh?
Yeah. If it's put in the right situation, yeah. Well,
Exactly.
specifically with slivers, Cascade is like.
Yeah. Well, and it depends on what it is, because, what is it called? There's this behemoth, or this beast that's in Primetime, and it's Cultivator Colossus. And it also has Cascade, but what it does is you draw cards, and if it's a land card, you play it immediately. And its power and toughness is based off of how many lands you control.
Right.
So, that's different than
Being able to play a sliver.
for free.
Yeah.
But it's a different type of Cascade.
Yeah, well, the ability is the same. It's just the result of activating
Right.
it is different. And so, yeah, because that one sliver's ability is literally just slivers have Cascade. And does it tell you what the Cascade ability is
Yes.
for those? And it literally
does.
says that being able to play the creature for free, if it has equal or less.
Is
to
it
burn mana
equal or
cost.
less? Because that's awesome.
I think so. Because if it's equal, that's
Yeah, if
less
it's equal
useful.
or less, that's even better. Because then I could theoretically pull 2 5-drops or 3 5-drops in a row. Right.
Let's see, hold on. Cascade, Sliver, MTJ. Gotta look it up.
There's another sliver creature I'm going to put in called Sliver Legion, and it gives +1/+1 for each sliver I control
Yeah.
to each other sliver I control. Yeah,
It's just less. It's just less.
Yeah, so it's 5, then if I'm really lucky, it's the 5-drop, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. But I also have 6-drops in the deck.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you play a 2-drop with Cascade with the slivers, with this
I'd
sliver.
have to go pull a 1-drop,
Yeah,
which is fine. There are a lot of good 1-drop slivers.
Yeah, but you'd have to run into one of those within the next 2 cards, because you can only Cascade 2 cards. Because it's only equal to the amount of mana that you cast to drop the spell in the first place.
What?
Yeah. So if
yeah,
you pay
you're
2
right,
to
you're right.
cast it,
Yeah, I
then it's
pay
only
2, and then I get to cascade 1, and that's it. Because there's nothing less than a 1-drop, except for 0 drops, and those are a different thing most of the time. There are no 0-drop slivers.
Yeah. But so basically, you get to play one. Yeah, you play a 2-drop with Cascade. You get to exile the top 2 of cards of your deck, but you can only cascade either of them if they're a 1-drop. But if neither of them are 1-drops, then they go back up.
That's not how it works. I exile cards until I run into one of lesser.
Oh, is it?
That's what it says.
You cast exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. And you cast without paying its mana cost. That's really nice.
Exactly, and then they go on the bottom of my deck.
Yeah, so it's like a whatever mana.
Exactly, which is why I'm like, oh, Cascade is fucking awesome.
Well, basically, yeah, because it literally means that, and like, does it just get to proc forever?
Yeah. So if I play a 6-drop, if I go until I hit
A
like
5-drop.
literally anything, I
Yeah.
don't just get to cycle through cards until it's 5. Like
Oh,
I have to
true.
take the first one.
Yeah.
But if I get really lucky, it's 6, and then I just pay 6 for a 5, a 4, a 3, 2,
Yeah, if you
and
get
a
really
1-drop
fucking lucky.
all at once.
Yeah, if you get lucky.
Exactly.
But the hope is that you'll like your next card will be like a 4 or a 3-drop, and then
The next one after that will be a 2 or 1.
Yeah.
And like the ratio, the deck is on there. You can actually look at the mana cost ratio and everything.
Yeah, but it literally goes until like you play a 1-drop,
Right.
or a 2-drop is the lowest one left that you have, and you can't find
Oh.
one. So wait, what happens if you can't find one? Like what if you cascade and it says exile cards until you can't play cards anymore, or until you run into a card, but then you don't have any. So wouldn't that just mean you exile your entire library because you don't have
But then they go on the bottom of your deck.
after you cast the spell though?
But if I can't cast the spell anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's a lose condition.
I feel like that would be so funny though.
That would be very funny. I don't think that's a lose condition.
I think that makes total sense.
I don't think so.
Because the
And
thing is
it May?
what?
Is it May use Cascade? Like does it
When
say
you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your. There's no May. You have to
okay?
from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exile cards on the bottom of your library in a random. So it is a kill condition. Because then, literally, the way it's phrased is it says you exile cards until you find a card, and then you get to play it, and then they go on the bottom of your library.
That
Which
just
means-
feels so weird to me.
But so that means that in that order, that would mean that what would happen is you would end up exiling your entire thing. So basically, what you have to do is you have to choose not to cascade or not to play the card that you find, because it says you may play it with its mana
yeah,
cost.
you're right.
And so you just have to choose not to do it if you know that you're not going to be able to. Find
like
a
if
card
it's a
after
1-drop, I'll just hold on to it because it's a 1-drop, right? And it doesn't matter because it's a 1-drop.
Yeah, but then you have to be careful though, because it means that every card you play after that, you're just going to end up cycling through your deck, and if you don't have a card in your deck left that
Right.
can be played, you will lose the game your next turn.
Right. Well, no, it's when you go to draw a card.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
So-
you typically it'll be your next turn, unless you have a draw card, a card
But-
that'll tell you to draw. In which case,
Well,
why would you do that? To
I
yourself?
would hang on to the 1-drop, and like if it is like I play a 2-drop and then
Yeah.
I cascade, right?
Yeah.
I don't draw a card at the end of my turn
Why not?
or anything like that.
That's why I said you'll lose at the
But
beginning of
then-
your next turn.
Those cards aren't exiled still because they would enter my deck still at the end of the turn.
No.
Why would they stay exiled?
Well, because the way that the card is phrased, it's it's almost like the only condition for being able to put your cards back in your library is finding one that you can play. So if you don't find one that you can play, then the cards that you exiled don't get to go back in your library. is the way it's phrased, because it's like a order system. So it's like you exile till you find a card, choose whether or not to play the card, then put your library back in. But it's like if you never find a card, then wouldn't that just kill you? Wouldn't that just mean that you never found one?
You should just look it up. Can Cascade kill you? I got it. Can the first Slivers Cascade kill you? Is that a lose condition, basically?
What happens if you cascade into a cascade?
Well, that's not what I'm asking. Because I know what happens when you cascade into a cascade.
What is the cascade sliver rule? When you cast a spell X, okay. Jeez.
Don't mind. I don't mind that. I looked before I leaped this time. Oh, well, this isn't a horror movie at all.
No, definitely not.
I'm not gonna get jumped by the Meg or something. Oh, I'm being eaten by a barracuda.
Oh, perfect. These are the look up. Can cascade MTG kill you?
Can you die to cascade or something? Ridiculous.
Can cascade pods go bad?
Probably.
Can cascade kill you?
MTG. Oh no, my battery is critical.
No, Brandon, you didn't plug in your battery.
I think it'll last this 17, not 17, less than 15 minutes. Oh, cool, medkit. Medipack. Ah!
Let's see. Ran into this while playing against a Restore Balance deck. Okay. You do not have to cast a spell that you cascade into. Okay. Oracle text. Okay. Yeah. You may cast it. I know. Please do not lose any games because you cascade into a push, with the only legal choice being your own creature edit. If you do not cast the spell, it goes on the bottom of your library as well. Edit 2. I should also mention that the spell you cascade into will resolve with BBE still on the stack. This is because Cascade is a cast trigger, so it and the card you get from it resolve before BBE. This means that if for some reason you cascade into a counter spell, you can use it on your own BBE. More importantly, though, it also means that if you cascade into, I don't care. Your opponent cascades when planes. This doesn't answer my question. I don't know. I'm not finding any information about.
Lose conditions.
Yeah.
You know, something actually important.
Okay. Well, let's just go ahead. Can you cascade? Yeah. You kill you, MTG can cascade kill you. Sure. Let's just read this first one. Maybe it has some actual information in it. The spell with cascade, yeah, I know what it does. It's more complex when you start adding more ingredients. You cast the spell with the cascade keyword, exile cards face up until you, yeah. Cast the card with the lower mana value. This is a may option. But you can't choose to not cascade. It resolves before the original cascade. Put away all the revealed cards that weren't cast in a random order on the bottom of your library. Resolve the original card with Cascade. If you haven't hit a card with Cascade, you can start this chain again before any other spell resolves. This can get pretty complicated if you're running a lot of Cascade cards, so be very careful with each individual trigger. If you're a visual learner and want to... Okay, I know how it works. I don't want to know about the history of Cascade. Hit a card with a lesser mana value of Cascade that had two sides or two separate casting costs makes you accepted the lower value and were able to cast either half because you rule simply said you may cast that spell without paying its mana cost. With the new update, you can only cast the part of the card that has a lower mana value than the card you cast it with. Evergreen keywords are reserved for mechanics that can be used in a set. Does Cascade count as Cascade? Yes, it does. Is Cascade an ability? Blah, 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 blah. As if you cascade into a card with Cascade, as you hit a Cascade card with the original card. This means that you have to resolve the next Cascade trigger before the previous trigger fully resolves, which can lead to a beautifully chaotic mess of cards being cast, one after the other if you're lucky enough. There are 5-color Cascade deck format that hinted to flip the Cascade ultimate, which was this card combination.
Maybe you should hand me that plug-in.
Yeah, is your phone actually dying? Your thing dying?
Well, I mean, it is, but it keeps popping up, and that's the main issue. Thank you.
I wonder if it wasn't mixed in this bag.
I can't help it. I don't even know where that bag came from, genuinely, this time.
It's on your side, though.
That doesn't mean I know where it came from.
It should mean that.
There.
Can you deck yourself with Cascade? Okay. No, you can't deck yourself with Cascade. Well, you can run out of cards to exile. This doesn't mean you lose the game. You just fail to find a card, shuffle the revealed cards back into your library, and continue the game as one. Okay. That's what we needed to know.
Yeah, and that's all I care about.
You cannot die.
Cannot kill myself with Cascade.
Yes. It cannot be done. You can deck yourself, but they'll all go back in if you fail to find a card after you run out of cards in your deck.
So I can't die to it, which is all I care about.
They don't permanently become exiled.
I'm like, why wouldn't they just enter my deck again?
Because it's a you know, makes sense. Have you found where to go?
Yeah, I found where to go. It's just like being weird.
How so? 'Cause it's all like...
It's a timed door that's not closing.
Oh.
And it needs to.
That's interesting.
So. And I can't like close it myself or anything. Can't. This is a movable block, but maybe I could push it, I guess, but I don't know how far.
Hey. Oh, there's a lever there.
Cool. Works for me, I guess. I didn't even try that until just now. I was worried about Cascade.
The Cascade. Oh, where the fuck is that?
I think I know. I know that's not very helpful, but I'm pretty sure I know.
Dang, that makes me sad though.
What?
I thought that would have been really funny.
Yeah, it would have been
If
funny, but
Cascade
it would have been
could
so
fucking
fucking
kill you.
sad, dude.
Well, yeah, it would literally mean you have to be really careful about how you cascade.
Exactly. Whereas, like, now I can just cascade infinitely into whatever I want and do as I please.
Yeah, basically. You never have to even think about it. But
Exactly.
you have to cascade.
Right.
We
Which,
literally...
honestly, that's not a big deal. And I have to shuffle my cards again. So, like, I get a free shuffle out of playing a one-drop or whatever, right?
Yeah, you can literally just be like, I know there's no cards in here, so I'm just
Right.
gonna
I
shuffle.
know there aren't any one-drop or zero-drops in this deck, so I'm just going to shuffle.
Yeah. It's like, don't make me, bro. Don't make me exile each card individually.
I'll do it if you really want me to,
Don't
but
fucking make me.
it's ill-advised to say the least.
You have to go through the whole deck for no reason.
Yeah, and there are 100 cards in this deck.
Don't make me do it, please, for the love of God. Don't make me.
100 cards including the commander. If you're
Yeah.
playing companion, which is a subset of commander, by the way, and you can just also play it.
Did you
like-
save before jumping in there?
No.
Oh, nice. Well, you're dead.
Yeah, probably.
Not probably. You're running out of oxygen.
No. I think I saved after I killed that guy, though. So.
There, up there, Braden.
Yeah, no. I wasn't making it
Braden,
anyway.
you should have just used your heals.
I didn't have a choice. After that thing ends, it just kills you.
Why would you do this?
I didn't save after I killed that guy, apparently.
Oh my God, it's so long ago.
It's really not that far.
It's so far away.
The main issue is I just didn't know what to do or where to go.
So forever ago.
Well, that's nice. Glad I can't kill myself with Cascade. So, later this weekend. Not later this weekend.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I guess, if you're gonna play Magic with us, you and I can try Commander.
Maybe. We'll have,
Because I'll have 2 decks.
well, you have to cut them out and put them in sleeves first.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't gonna do that shit.
I don't have sleeves for that.
Oh, then we can't play Commander then, can we, Braden?
Not Commander.
Play normal Magic, like normal people do.
If I have the money, I'll order sleeves for an overnight on Amazon.
Just go to the card shop and buy some penny sleeves.
That's fair, but I want like decorative sleeves that are cool
And wasted because they're just proxy cards.
for now.
Shitty proxies.
I'm gonna put the one set of sleeves I have currently, which is the skeleton right and the great white shark,
Yeah.
on the slivers. Also, that's fitting for them because the slivers are gonna get real out of hand real fucking quick with Cascade.
If you ever
So-
get Cascade off.
I only need one of each color, and did you see how many dualies I put in there?
Yeah, but that's not your commander card.
He is my commander.
I thought the... Oh, he's the commander.
He's the commander.
I didn't realize that he was the commander.
I wouldn't have made like any other card the commander, honestly. Like, I looked and I'm like, hi, Brood Mother or whatever. That's cool, I guess. What's it called? Sliver Legion. That's alright. Like, whatever. But I saw Cascade. I'm like, no, that's gotta be it because then I can cast him whenever I want.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
Yeah, and with like Mana Weft and Gemhide Sliver, and I have other slivers that let me basically do whatever I want with like rezzing and the likes. So, thank you, Laura. So I'm actually real excited to play with slivers now because they're so fucked.
It's so funny.
They are. I actually really like slivers, unironically. They're cool. And they're really hard to mess up, honestly.
It's true. Beat the game. Beat the game.
I'm probably not gonna beat it.
Beat the level. Beat the level. Please, for the love of God.
Excuse me.
Beat this level.
More barracudas.
We've been in this level for 3 episodes. For sure. Maybe even more. Keep on going. Keep on going.
I didn't explore everything down here because this is a big fucking room.
You're gonna suffocate with it.
Hey, I found that bullshit exit I was looking for earlier. Fresh.
You're gonna get eaten by a barracuda. Got your toes.
Aw.
Fuck!
I'm gonna pick it up.
Well, just probably save right here so you don't, go in there and die, I guess. And lose that,
Secret.
secret that you found.
Whatever.
So
we can end
cool.
it here.
Okay, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other channel.
Until next time, peace out.
Bye bye.